I'm on the Children's Lit Committee for VITA, but I'm actually going to read an adult short fiction piece. This came from a time when I was writing a lot about circus freaks, especially conjoined twins. And this is not about a circus freak, but she works for a carnival. This is called The Kissing Booth. Oh, and it's especially appropriate because we are in the makeout room. The Kissing Booth. All day long, her lips receive kisses, pecks, smacks, presses, and startling suctions. Late at night, when the carnival music plays slightly out of key, the Kissing Booth woman brushes flecks of the booth's red paint from her forearms, flicks the hook, and brings the shutter down. The booth will open again the next morning. She never misses a day. Even when she is sick, she's still here, leaning forward on the counter, her nose rubbed pink from tissues, her lips flaking skin like strands of cotton candy floss. Kisses are at a discount on those days. $2 instead of $3. The Kissing Booth woman keeps a plain glass jar on her counter for payment. Nothing has ever been preserved in this jar. Not tomatoes, not banana peppers, not crisp peaches softening to dark orange plumes. Did I say that nothing has been preserved in the jar? Well, that's not true. Money has been preserved in it. Dollars and cents. You might say that other things have been preserved in this jar too, if you have an abstract mind. The teenage boys who come to see her do not have abstract minds. They stumble forward, bills squeezed in their hands like wilted bouquets. Can I? The shy ones stammer. Or if the boy is cocky, his bills will be fanned out like tail feathers or switchblades or the winning hand of cards. This type of boy, he says, gimme. The Kissing Booth woman rests her fingers under the boy's jaws where, no matter how fearless they've acted, their pulses flutter like something caught, some small creature with dust on its wings or a crooked tail, looking for a light bulb, looking for a cake crumb, looking for the way out. Then, one slow afternoon, when the tilt-a-wheel has broken and tipped, leaving its riders dangling upside down, waiting for someone to come with the tall ladder, a group of mothers marches through the carnival. The mothers march past the air rifle gallery, past the dunk tank, past the platform where you can watch a dwarf being shot from a cannon. They have no time for hijinks. They have a minister with them who wears a hat in a funny shape, like a sleeping black cat or the last letter of the secret alphabet. He stumbles along behind, the kid who has heard the word fight shouted from the hall, the looky-loo who drives past 2 smashed cars, a sliver of his being hoping that the crumpled metal will burst into flames, a sliver of that sliver hoping that there are still people trapped inside. As the mothers line up in front of the Kissing Booth woman sees that they look just like their sons, the same sons she has spent these past afternoons kissing. She matches them up by their faces and is amused to discover that the shy boys have cocky mothers and the cocky boys shy ones. The shyest boy's mother slams a list of signatures on the counter and begins to yell about lips and tongues and all the things that mouths should not do, which, for efficiency's sake, I will group into 4 main categories: kissing, sucking, licking, and of course, talking. But the Kissing Booth woman is not in the business of talking. And despite what the mothers may think, she only dabbles in sucking and licking. The Kissing Booth woman is in the business of, well, you know. So she reaches out, places a hand on each side of the mother's face, and draws the woman in. As they kiss, the mother's pulse beats brave and fine, like the hoofbeats of a horse that the Kissing Booth woman had imagined riding as a little girl. The mother's breath tastes of strong tea and morning naps and muttered swear words. And the Kissing Booth woman is not surprised when the mother opens her mouth and, for a moment, lets her tongue slip in. It is only after the gasps have faded and the funny black minister's hat has floated to the ground that the 2 women part. And yet they do not part, because the mother pauses before pulling away, giving the kissing booth woman just enough time to whisper in her scrubbed shell of an ear, this is the life for you. Thank you.